Looks like we're going for a cheeky light open here. Volkan in the hijack with the jack-8 suited. He's playing 22 bigs. Folds round to the big blind. We know Lukáše Záškodného will be playing this. You want to keep some ace-x in your flatting range. Obviously makes sense then to make it the weaker ones.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And a pretty nice board for the ace-2.
Yeah,
you certainly have it in your mind you will be continuing. Volkan Alkan, maybe feeling like a lot of the flatting range out of the big blind will contain sort of cards between a 7 and a queen, and any of those combinations would have to fold to a c-bet, so he's going to fire out.
Yeah, 8 bets on the small side here, so it's a very good board for the S2 because it shouldn't have hit your opponent very often, and you've obviously hit a pair. You've pulled ahead of better aces.
Oh, well, Volkan very fortunate, it must be said here, on the turn. Binks is 8.
Yeah.
Now has a decision whether to bet, and I suppose he would have to then bet call it off in most worlds, because he would be opening the door for Lukáš to turn his draws into a semi-bluff, or does he instead check it back and let another card peel, risking being overtaken?
Yeah, yeah, very good analysis. I think you have to bet here because there's just a lot of hands you can get value from that are worse than your 8, but also a lot of hands you want to deny equity to.
And is this a particularly good holding and a good candidate for the check raise semi-bluff? Probably not terrible, although maybe against a smaller bet you'd like it more.
Yeah. Not sure. I mean, we have showdown with our deuce and we can improve on the river. It's a close one for sure.
I have a sneaking suspicion he may just let this one go. No, look at this. A flat call. So yeah, Dara, thinking the way you're thinking, clearly that I have a pair, so I'm beating ace high, and I can improve. My opponent doesn't necessarily have to have anything here. So I'm going to check again. Do you go for some value?
Oh yeah.
Shoes now?
Yeah, yeah.
There's only one bet
the 8
left,
is
really.
I think the 8 is the nuts here, pretty much. I don't think he has a better hand very often at all. And we can definitely
so you're just getting it in, hoping your opponent has king 4 kind of thing?
Yeah, you're hoping to get a disbelieving call from a worse pair than yours. 4, a 3, a deuce. And it is only half pot, basically, so you're giving your opponent 3 to 1. He's gone for an even smaller bet. It's interesting as well. This might get a cry call.
It's a really interesting bet, because in the eyes of Lukáš, he might be saving himself 6 big blinds for the spin up if this goes wrong. But it also tells a very convincing story. Triple barreling here on the 4, 3 deuce, 2 diamonds, 8, 9 board.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to be good very often. This is the problem.
Yeah, he's getting an amazing price here.
17% of the time is roughly the cutoff. So he can call and be beat a lot, as long as he just thinks 17% of the time he'd be calling and winning.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things going through his mind in this spot. It's okay, I'm getting an amazing price. I only need to be good 17% of the time. But does he really ever do this as a bluff? And I'm only beating a bluff. Like he's never betting a worse hand for value. So is this a good bluff catching candidate? I'm not good very much of the time here, but is it as high as 17%? Yeah, he makes the disbelieving call in the end. Yeah. Yeah, Falcon found a very good bet size there, which basically got the cry call and got that extra bit of value.
And a triumphant little shuffle in his chair from Falcon Alcan as he rakes in a very tasty 3.3 million pot, bringing himself up to 4 million. Basically the same as Lucas now.
Yeah, that was a big momentum swing.
Yeah, props from Tom Cohen there in the seat next to him. You could see him nodding, saying, nice value bet. It surely was.
Sorry, there's nothing to repeat.
Apologies there, guys. My Siri decided that I had asked the questions.